Hi, this time we will review this new model from AZmodel company, and as you can see it's Saiman 200, but it's not common model, it's a limited edition, which is 500 pieces, and inside the box you will find kit, but with special marking schemes, and there are 4 of them. As you can see, kits applied in this relatively small, nice box. On the top side you have this straightforward painting scheme of the first option. It's written here first, as you can see, and here it's written that it's Italian training unit Regina Aeronautica. And what else? Here on the side we have some information about the producer. I'll focus it a bit, so like this. Then on the back side we have other 3 painting options, and as you can see there are 2 of the US Air Forces and another one from, I think it's also Italian. And what else? Here are also some guide on the how to apply decals, as you can see. And what else? That's all. Box is side opening, so let's check it. What's inside? Inside you will find this bag. Just for comparison, I will show you that box is that size, right? And whole kit is just like this, even smaller. It's just instruction manual that is set wide and decals, which are interesting. I will mention next in the review. Okay, let's check everything a bit closer. And then you will see interesting facts about this kit. Okay, as you saw from the box writings, this kit is 72nd scale, and assembled model won't be that big, of course. So let's begin. Okay, so there is special, how's it focus it? Okay, special layer which will be used as a windshield. There are 2 of them because fighting like aircraft was a 2-seater. It's training aircraft, and as you can see it's pretty much clear, and I think it will be enough for that model. Let's move next. Okay. Wing sprue. Wing sprue features some really basic detalization. As you can see, there are no surface imitation in it, but you have these panel lines which are more or less clean and nice. Otherwise, yes, molding is nice, but even on the picture you have the surface details, but you don't have them here, which is a bit strange. And of course you remember that this model is a biplane, so that's why it has 2 pairs of wings. Okay, fuselage halves. They also have some basic detalization. I'll zoom it on maximum. Okay, now you see. As you can see, it has, like for example, this half has some basic detalization, but still we get some rivet imitation, I would say, here on the cowling. It's hard to see on the light. Okay, you see it here. Panel lines here. Here is clean surface, which is more or less real, but still you would be you would have to be careful while painting. And of course inside there is some cockpit imitation, for example the structure cage, cockpit cage. Again, no flash, and as you can see the rear wheel is molded all together with a fuselage half. Really interesting decision. Let's move next. What we have next is a... okay, now you see it. It's a propeller, which was also like more or less basic, but molded clean, and attachment place is really like thought out, so you won't have problems with cleaning blades or any other problems. There are also these wing stands, because it's biplane, I would remind, and also quality is very good. Okay. And the final sprue. As far as I would guess, it features rudder, tail planes, also engine cowling, 2 dashboards with some like gorgeous imitation, but it's not that advanced, I would say. And of course there are 2 seats, wheels, and I don't even know what's it. I will have to specify. We'll see it now in the assembly manual. Assembly manual is supplied. That was the base for the seats and for the cockpit. So manual is supplied in this form. I will zoom it out a bit, then we'll focus it. So as you can see, it's supplied on this small sheet, and there are cover chart provided in Humbrol paints, and also like some pretty much understandable instructions on how to assemble this model and what you will get as a result. As I said, all painting schemes are shown on the box itself, so you don't have to worry about having black and white color schemes. And of course you will have to rig this model, as you can see here. I'll show it like this. You can see it here. Otherwise it's pretty much good. And what was really, I would say, surprising for me, because I didn't know it before. Of course, that's the final part of this kit, decals. Decals are printed in Adored, as you can see here. So you can expect the quality, which will be very good. And that's for real. I mean, we have all those clear writings, it's pretty much understandable. And this page contains like all necessary symbols for those 4 marking options, which are included in this kit. Pretty good, I would say. And the choice of the marking options are really interesting. It's really interesting. So, to conclude, I would say that it's really interesting to see these special editions which are featuring unusual marking options and like with, I would say, common aircrafts. And this time we have this Saiman 200, which is interesting to have in a collection, I would say, but it's the only flaw is that it features some basic detalization in on wings and tail wings, but I think it can be corrected if you want. So anyway, I would invite you to read full review on my website as usual, and don't forget to visit our Facebook page and check out other videos. Thank you for watching and see you soon.